How's it going, boys and girls? It's Gaz here on Full Time Devils for your live team news reaction outside Anfield. You can see exactly where I am. There's an awful cover band being played inside, like just absolutely dreadful. But no one cares about that, do they? You all want to know the Man United team. Now, if you've not seen it already, this is the United team, and it's a very, very interesting one today. David De Gea starts in goal. That's not interesting. We all knew that was going to happen. Valencia, Bailey, Smalling, and Daley Blind is our back four. Daley Blind continues to get a game for United at left back after his good performances. No Luke Shaw today, he's on the bench. And then in midfield now, I'm predicting this is a 4-2-3-1 based on the team that we've put out. But Fellaini, Pogba are our two centre mids as it looks, with Rashford playing on the right, Ashley Young playing on the left, and Ander Herrera playing behind Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Now, some very big talking points from that team, as I'm sure a lot of you have already been chatting about, but where's Ashley Young been? And all of a sudden he's getting a game for Man United. What's going on here? For Anfield as well against Liverpool. Amazing that he's got a game. And I'm not going to lie, it looks quite defensive. It does look quite defensive. Fellaini and Pogba as the two centre mids, I think, is quite defensive just purely because they've gone for full-on brutality, for full-on strength and full-on that in the midfield, really. Rashford on the right, he has to start, no doubt about it. Herrera in the hole's a very interesting one. He's a player that I've wanted to see in that position, but I don't think Juan Mata deserves to be dropped. In fact, you look at the stats, we win more games when he's in the team, so it seems quite remarkable that he's not got a game today, and that Ashley Young is a man who's got a game instead. But yeah, Ashley Young starting on the left and Ibra up top. Does anyone know what's going on with Marshall? Does Marshall have an injury? Have I missed that completely, that Marshall has an injury? Because he's not on the bench either, so that's what I would assume. Let's get in the comments anyway and see what you guys have to say about that Man United team. Cheesenator comment saying Marshall is injured. Yep, that looks like that's what's happened then, because he's not on the bench. He definitely would have got in that team. But Ashley Young, I think it's very bizarre almost to throw him in the team. I would personally have rather had Rashford on the right and then someone like Jesse Lingard. Rashford on the left, should I say, and someone like Jesse Lingard on the right. I think that would make more sense. But let's get some comments. Someone called Marcus Rashford. I don't think it's the real Marcus Rashford, but he's put FFS Young. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. But it does look a bit defensive, and it does look like we're coming here against a team who are, let's face it, in very, very good form. And it looks like we're coming here for the draw. Maybe not nice to see a Man United team doing that, especially when we have so much to gain from a win. But to me, this definitely looks like we're going for the draw. Let's get a couple more comments from you guys anyway. Cameron Smith says, I want Lingard. Yeah, I think that he would have fit well in this team, especially even if Jose is going for the draw. Surely, like I say, it would have made more sense to play Rashford on the left and Jesse Lingard on the right, rather than throw Ashley Young in a game where has he started a game this season? I don't think he started a game this season. He may have come off the bench, but I don't think he started a game this season. Let's get a couple more comments in from people. Farzin says, ridiculous that Depay can't even make the bench. I disagree, mate. Who's he going to replace on that bench? This is our bench today, by the way. Romero, Rojo, Shaw, Carrick, Lingard, Mata, and Wayne Rooney. That's our bench. Now, who does Memphis deserve to replace there? No one. No one. I'm sorry, but he doesn't. He's good on FIFA. That's about it. Let's get some more comments in. I'm only joking. I'm only winding you up. Milan says that Young defends better than Lingard. I don't know. I think Lingard does well when he's in this team in games like this. I think that he'll feel a bit hard done by to not get a start today. But then again, the last game that he started, the game that he started against City, he was very poor, and they have a similar pressing game to what Liverpool have. So maybe that's what Jose's thinking. And let's face it, I'm not going to be complaining if we get the win today. It does look like, though, as well, that Ashley Young, when he's played, you feel like he's played for the crosses. You feel like that's what he brings to us that other players maybe don't, that Jesse Lingard doesn't quite have in his locker. So with Pogba, Fellaini and Zlatan all starting, it does look like we're going to be looking at a sort of long ball crossing kind of game for Man United today. But we will wait and see. Let's get some more comments in, see what you guys are saying. Chamala says, no fast legs on the bench. Lingard's not too slow. And people say that Mata's slow. I mean, I know that in a way, I'm just going to tap that on the screen there, saying I've got low battery. I know that in a way that Mata is slow in terms of full-on sprint speed, but when he's on the ball, he's quite fast at moving it about. So I don't think you can call him a slow player, personally. A lot of people saying Marshall. Marshall is injured, according to people in the comments, and if he's not on the bench, it looks like that's probably right as well. Right, I'm going to get one more comment before I shoot off anyway. Let's read them here. United will be lucky to win this match. Very, very lucky. Well, the game's not kicked off, so I don't know where you're getting that from. Let's wait and see how we actually perform on the pitch, shall we? If we play very poorly and manage to get the win, then yeah, obviously that's lucky. But how can you say that we're lucky already? That's complete nonsense. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this this live stream. We are going to be having all the fan cams coming up after the game, which you can get on YouTube, and straight after us as well, you can watch the watch along as well, which is going to be going live in about 20 minutes. So make sure you go and check that. Andy Tate's there. Andy Tate's there. So you want to go and see that, of course, because we all love a bit of Andy Tate anyway, don't we? But yeah, I'm Gaz, outside Anfield, praying for a win today.